Hello everyone, welcome to DeNaya Wilkerson Arts and Wellness. Today we are doing breath practices and gentle full body stretches and exercises. I want you to find a comfortable seat and you're also welcome to lay down as we start with our breath work. Sitting or laying with the natural curves of your spine, I want you to just start to observe your natural breathing. Your eyes can be open or closed as you begin to bring air into your lungs with your inhale, drawing air into the nose and pressing it out the nose or the mouth. Keeping these simple motions going. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose or mouth. We're going to start to bring our focus into our ribs. So your ribs and your diaphragm. So this is called diaphragmatic breathing. Your diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle located right underneath your rib cage. Placing your hands on your ribs as you take your next inhale, I want you to feel your ribs expand into your hands. And as you exhale, you're going to feel them move away from your hands. Again, inhaling, ribs expand. Exhaling, ribs contract. If you're able to keep this breath in the nose and out through the nose, I want to challenge you to breathe in and out through the nose only. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, contract the ribs. And good job. Feel free to keep practicing that one if you really like it. The next breath practice we're going to do, you can go back to your normal breath, shake that off. Now we're going to do 3-part breathing. So I want you to focus on 3 parts. You're going to feel your chest, your ribs, and your belly. So as you inhale, I want you to inhale, the chest rises, the ribs expand, and the belly fills. And as you exhale, the belly contracts, the ribs contract, and the chest contracts. Keep that going. Chest, inhale. Ribs, inhale. Belly, inhale. Belly deflates. Ribs come together. Chest lowers. Keep going. Big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. Good. Coming back to your normal breathing. As we start to bring movement into the body, we're going to start with our shoulders. I want you to find those shoulders with your hands, and we're going to start to circle the elbows. These can be big or small, especially if you have tight shoulders or any injuries or impingements in the upper body. But I still want you to hold on to that good breathing that we've been doing. Tracking the breath, noticing any cracks, pops, crinkles. We're going to reverse that circle, taking those circles the other way. Releasing, letting go of anything that no longer serves us. Awesome. You can relax those hands. We're going to switch over to our head and neck. Gently looking up and down. Again, you're just noticing here. I forgot to tell you to sit up, so hopefully at this point you're in a sitting position. Or if you've been able to do this laying down, you're welcome to continue where you are. Still breathing. Looking up at the sky. Looking down at the ground. As you bring your head back to center, we're looking side to side. So chin to shoulder. And I want you to really relax those shoulders here. Relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing the shoulders. And bringing the head back center, we're going to find some head tilts. So tilting your head to the right and to the left. Ooh, I just got a nice pop. Hopefully you're getting some pops and releasing. Alright, we're going to find that right shoulder. I want you to bring that right arm up and you're going to grab the left side of your face. Here, you can gently pull on the head, but very gently. Your neck muscles and ligaments are sensitive, but we should start to feel a nice lengthening stretch on the long side of our necks. And I want you to breathe. This other arm can rest beside you. It can reach out to the side. You also can grab onto the shoulder and maybe do a gentle pull apart. And releasing the shoulder, guiding the head back up. Shaking that out or doing some shoulder rolls if you need to before the other side. As we take the head to the left, listening to that left shoulder, left arm comes up, grabs the right side of the face, gently adding some pressure, lengthening, breathing, resting the arm, reaching the arm, or grabbing the shoulder to add a little more stretch. But make sure you are honoring the edges of your stretches. Don't overstretch. Don't understretch. Good. Releasing. Coming back to the center. We're going to find some half circles. So turning your nose to face the right shoulder as you start to find an undercurve or a smile. So half circle from side to side. These are really good to begin with, especially if you have any neck issues or neck soreness. And then we're going to go for a full circle if you're ready. Full circle, finding all the places that we've already stretched in the head and neck. I like to challenge myself with this one. Maybe I keep my eyes open while I do this stretch. Maybe I close my eyes to see if I can go a little bit farther. And we're going to reverse. Other way, open eyes, really looking to see where I'm going, closing the eyes and doing more of an internal feel of the stretch. Alright, as we get into these twists, so these twists are for our torso, our ribs, our shoulders. So sitting up nice and tall wherever you are, our right hand is going to grab that left knee. Our left hand is going to either be beside us on the chair, behind you if you're sitting on your mat, or if you want to take a deeper stretch, you can reach for the back of that chair. As you inhale, I want you to lengthen up to the spine like a plant reaching up towards the sun. Try not to tilt your chin though. Let's keep our chin nice and parallel. As you exhale, you're going to start to lengthen and then take your twist wherever you are. The goal here is to not lean back, so make sure you're using that base hand to keep you sitting up nice and tall. And then as we slowly come back to the center, we're going to do the other side. So we've got left hand, right knee, right hand beside you or behind you. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you find that twist. Same thing, you're reaching up towards the sky. And coming back. Let's do that one more time. Right hand, left knee. Left hand beside you or behind you. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale as you take your twist. Coming back to the center, other side. Left hand, right knee. Right hand beside you. Inhale as you sit up tall. Exhale as you take your twist. And coming back to the center. Let's go into our wrists. I want you to find your wrist. So I like to either do these with palms open, and I think of I'm scooping peanut butter. You also can open and close. So if you have any arthritis or you have tight joints, maybe you have carpal tunnel, these would be good for you. So open and close, open, or balling the fist up and doing some wrist circles. But really try to find that mobility. We're going to reverse and we're going to go the other way. So reverse that circle, scooping inwards towards the body. Reversing, scooping, rolling. Good. Alright, we're going to pick up the pace here. So whether you are sitting in your chair, I want you to do some high knees in your chair. So now we're starting to get into the hips. Some high knees in the chair, or you can stand. And as you do your high knees, wherever you are, sitting or standing, and if you have any balance issues, don't be afraid to stand next to your chair or counter a wall. My most important note whenever you're doing any kind of high knees is to do it with proper form. So I'm going to start sideways. Make sure your belly is connected. So shoulders over hips, knees over toes. They're slightly bent. And I want you to kind of think of crunching towards your knee versus leaning back. Because that's going to throw me back and I'm going to go back. But you want to lean forward so we really wake up these abs. Next up, we're going to do a hip hinge. So since I'm already standing, I'm going to do the standing version. You can cross your hands over your shoulders or behind your head. And we're going to bend in half. So think of bringing your belly down. As you come down, I want you to really think of sticking out your chest or bringing your shoulder blades together. And then you're going to come back up. If you're in your chair, same thing, crossing the shoulders or hands behind the head, gently leaning forward and coming back up. Down and up. Keep going. Down and up. So the goal is to come like a 90-degree angle and you have like spaghetti balancing on your back. You're going to feel those hamstrings and your glutes kick in. Down and up. Good. Our next one, we're going to take a hug. So wherever you are, sitting or standing, I want you to take those arms out to a T. I want you to take a nice big breath in. So you're going to inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to wrap yourself in the tightest hug you can get. Drop the elbows. And kind of just feel what this feels like. Feeling what it feels like. What it feels like to hold yourself. What it feels like to really stretch those shoulders. The shoulders are relaxed. They're coming down the back. If you want to take some side bends here, maybe that feels good. If you're standing, you can take those side bends. We're going to do that again, coming back to the center. Inhale as you lift the center of the chest. Exhale, I want you to change the arm that's on top. So again, grab as far back on those shoulders as you can. Drop the elbows and take some deep breaths. Same thing. You are welcome to find some side bends. Nice side bends. I like to think I'm bending over the side of the chair. And if you feel like your back is taking a hit here, I want you to lean a little bit more forward because you might be leaning back. Wherever you are, standing or sitting, let's see if we can grab those elbows. So this is going to open up that diaphragm that we talked about earlier. You might already be getting a good stretch here. So kind of lengthen up through the spine. Don't lean back. Same thing, you're going to find some side bends. Big side bend, feel all that good stretch. If your shoulders don't go that high, I want you to go where your shoulders go. So maybe they're here, and you can find your side bend here. Maybe they don't go that high. Maybe they're here. Find your side bends here. I want you to go. If you have to release the elbows and do it here. Don't be afraid to explore your stretches. You guys are doing so good. You can pause where we're at in the video if you feel like you've had enough so far and come back later. Next up, we are going to release those arms, shake off those upper body stretches, and we're going to take it back into the hips. I want you to find a wider stance. If you're sitting, wider stance in the chair. If you're on the mat, you can switch from easy pose, straight legs, butterfly. We're going to do some hip circles. I like to hold on to my thighs or knees. And now I'm thinking hula hoop. So tuning into your pelvis, think of your pelvis like a bowl. It's a bowl. So my bowl is spilling forward as I come to the front. All that water's pouring out is leaning sideways. Now it's spilling behind me. So it's tucked and the back of my back is reaching for my chair. It's pouring sideways. These are really good for loosening up the hips and the low back. If you want to get more body, you can start to take it into the whole body. Releasing the shoulders and the chest. And we're going to go the other way. Releasing. Releasing. Good. Keeping it going. If you were doing these standing, it would look like this. So it would look like hula hoop circles. But I really want you to think of tucking and flexing. Tucking and flexing. So I'm tucking, squeezing my butt forward, and then sticking it out. Tucking and flexing. Same thing. Your whole body can move with this one too. And then we're going to go the other way. Awesome job, everybody. Shake off those hips. We're going to do some tippy toes. Tippy toes, since I'm standing, I'll do it standing so far. So first, so again, if I'm not ready to balance without my chair, grab your chair, grab your wall. I want you to press into your toes so the tops of your feet are reaching for your second toe. And you're really lifting those heels up. Make sure you're not winging those feet. So make sure you're not hanging out on your baby toe. I want you to use all those toes. Look down at your feet because we can't always feel what we're doing. We can't always feel it. So look down and make sure everything's working. Most importantly, use the inside of your feet so they're coming towards each other like a magnet. And then we're right in the center of our feet. In your chair, you're going to do tippy toes, just raising the heels up. Same thing, don't be out to the sides. Don't be way in. Your pinky toes are flying. Right in the center of those feet. Stretching those toes. You can pull them back closer to you for even more stretch. You can hold this stretch and breathe. Our feet have a lot of muscles on the bottom of the feet, the fascia. If you have plantar fasciitis, you have pain in the bottom of your feet, it's time to stretch those toes. Get those toes, pull those toes, roll out those ankles. That's going to stretch the back of your legs all the way up your back. All right. To finish off our set, now that we've warmed up our feet, we're going to do a flow. So now we are kind of moving almost like a dance. So I want you to find your mountain pose. Really feeling this pose. The shoulders are relaxed. You feel the bottoms of the feet. You feel the crown of your head. Your chin is parallel. So keep that chin in. Nice long spine. You're sitting up and you're not leaning back. I want you to draw those arms up towards the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold over. So I want you to think of finding my knees or finding my toes. I want you to inhale to that flat back that we did earlier. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale back down to the ground. Inhale to that flat back. And then exhale, you're going to come up to sitting. Now we are going to side bend. Bringing that right arm down. Scoop that left arm up over as you lean to the right. Exhale into your side bend. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Coming back center. Find your cactus arms. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, close it. So close it, hide from me. Inhale, open to cactus. Exhale, close the chest. Good. Now I want you to inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide the arms to cactus. Big stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide the arms to cactus. Inhale, reach up. And then we're going to find a squat. So if you're in your chair, you're just going to lean forward. And coming back to sitting. All right, everybody. That concludes the movement portion of our video. We're going to finish off the same way that we began. So I want you to re-center yourself, bringing yourself back in, finding the natural curves of your spine, seated or laying, as you start to take those nice deep breaths, bringing yourself back into your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest, your rest and restore, bringing that heart rate back down. The shoulders are relaxed, the face is relaxed, the hands are relaxed, the hips are relaxed, rubbing everything back out, remembering those stretches that we've done, the neck stretches, the shoulder stretches, the side bends, the hip circles, feeling the ribs as they expand as you're taking those nice, good, juicy, life-bringing breaths into your body. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this breath practice and gentle full body stretching and exercise. I would love to know what you think about this video in the comment section below. May it fill you with life and energy, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.